The last few days I've been thinking to myself, if I had $1 billion, what would I even spend all of that money on? Then recently, I realized that the motherfuckers that have $1 billion, the ones that are billionaires, they don't even know the answer to that question. I don't know if you guys remember that submarine shit where they had the controller and they took it under the ocean. They got trapped there, and the people on Twitter were like counting down, like to when they'd run out of oxygen, which is crazy, by the way. But anyway, what were those guys even trying to do? What did they want to find down there? Me personally, as a man that likes living, I like my life. I have no business at the bottom of the fucking ocean. We have a big blue beautiful planet, and there's a bunch of animals and shit up here. A bunch of stuff for us to explore. But apparently, for some people, for billionaires specifically, that's not enough. Apparently, on that submarine, there was a guy called a Titanic expert. My guy, did you see what happened to that shit? Did you watch the fucking movie? Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Realistically, I don't know what I would do once I passed like $5 million. That's because I'm a real monk, I don't need all these earthly attachments and shit, like you fucking thugs purchasing grills and chains and shit. But I'll even be generous. Once you pass $200 million, what could you possibly need more money for? I'm gonna do some math for you guys real quick. With $200 million, you could buy either 769 Lamborghinis, 2,500 Hellcats, 23,000 VBLs, or 37,000 Big Macs for all you fat niggas. What could you possibly need more money for? What else do you want, a fucking rocket ship? No, but seriously, I'm convinced that most of these billionaires are just spending money for the love of the game, just to spend some shit. Because what the fuck do you need a 14-foot long preserved pickled shark for? Look at that shit. What the fuck did the shark do to deserve that? And then apparently we got billionaires spending $40 million a piece on fucking antique furniture. Oh, we dead ass. We're paying generational wealth. Shit I would get on my hands and knees for some shit I could find in my fucking grandmother's basement in her house. And then speaking of houses, you motherfuckers are going way too far with these mansions. I understand, if you have generational wealth, you got a couple $100 million to spend, you want a nice big house for you and your family. And my brother, you have a family of 4 people, with 2 kids, a wife, and a dog. What the fuck do you need 40 bathrooms for? Do you need a different fucking background, different backdrop every time you take a shit? I'm not even knocking the grind. Maybe making money is just so easy for you that you just keep on working because you got nothing else to do. If that's why you're a billionaire, though, can you please slide me a band, big bro? You're really big and gritty as shit if you think about it. You're not gonna notice a couple million go missing. And I need to send more money to my favorite streamer, Nick 830.
Nigger.
I think the funniest part about being a billionaire, though, is that you can deadass just throw money at any situation. You can walk up to anybody on the street and tell them to bark like a fucking dog for a meal. Who's saying no to that? Certainly not me. You can walk into any low-income neighborhood with a couple bands and become their lord and savior. I don't know. But anyway, since these people clearly have no idea what to do with all their money, I've got a couple of suggestions. Number 1. Buy 1,000 of those Japanese robots and make them chant in a circle around one of those African fathers that believe in voodoo. Number 2. Make a Mr. Beast challenge. I don't know, put 100K in a potato and make a bunch of middle-aged white women fight for it. Number 3. Buy a bunch of Somalians a forehead reduction surgery. That shit would actually change their lives for the better. That's an immediate pass to heaven. And number 4, I don't know, buy a warehouse and fill it with LeBron posters. In conclusion, get your bread up.
Put it out the coop for the law,